He's a unit, isn't he? He's a little...
He is a unit.
But he's going to try and come out and knock me head off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do think he is one of the most entertaining fighters in the UFC.
Probably only 2 fights this year, lad. Fight in April, beat Michael Chandler. Fight in Abu Dhabi in October, beat someone like Charles, and then fight for the belt next year.
I think I could knock him out. I also think I could TKO him with leg kicks, but I don't think he's going to try and take me down.
Yeah.
He knows I'll submit him.
Yeah.
Paddy Pimblett has just made a bold knockout prediction ahead of his upcoming fight with Michael Chandler. However, Paddy's coach said that he doesn't see Paddy the same way other people do. People have their own opinions about him, but his coach has his own view. He keeps his opinions to himself and focuses on proving the critics wrong.
I don't look at him the same way other people look at him, so they're going to have their opinions and I have mine opinions. The difference between my opinions and their opinions is I keep my opinions to myself and just keep proving them wrong. Yeah.
Rimmer further shared that Paddy has an elite mindset going into fights. He explained that Paddy never doubts himself and is always confident about his ability to win. Unlike most fighters who may feel nervous, Paddy loves fighting and gets excited about the challenge. While others may stress about the training camps, Paddy's focus is purely on the fight itself, ready to tear his opponent apart in the cage.
Paddy's got a very elite mindset. He doesn't falter or waver in how he feels about beating someone in a fight. He's not the person that I worry about when it comes to that sort of stuff. And I'll say this,
Is that what sets him apart, do you think?
I'll tell you what sets him apart. Most fighters worry about fighting. Paddy loves fighting. That's the biggest thing I can say about him. Like, everyone's like, oh, training camp, you know, blah, 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 and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, he just wants to get in there and absolutely tear the other person apart. That's what gets him excited.
Looking ahead to the fight with Michael Chandler, Paul believes that a win would open up big opportunities for Paddy's career. He thinks it could lead to a match with Charles Oliveira and possibly a title fight against Islam Makhachev. However, Paul emphasized that they are taking it one fight at a time, staying focused on the task at hand and not looking too far into the future.
I think it unlocks the steps that needs to grow his career even more. Yeah. You know, win over Michael Chandler might mean a fight against the Charles Oliveira and potentially maybe a title fight against Islam. You know, I don't like looking too far ahead. It's like one fight at a time. I'm aware of the possibilities and what may come across, but you know, we've got a job to do, and that's what we're all focused and dialed in on at the moment.
James Lynch predicted that Michael Chandler should win his fight against Paddy Pimblett, despite the possibility that Chandler could make mistakes and lose. Lynch emphasized Chandler's experience in 5-round fights, his ability to hurt and potentially knock out Paddy, and his overall advantage in training for longer bouts. He believes Chandler is the better choice to secure a 4th-round knockout, even though picking against Pimblett goes against the grain.
Don't get me wrong, Chandler could fight dumb in this fight and lose. That could certainly happen. But at the end of the day, the overall body of work tells me Chandler should win this fight. Like I said, he can tag Pimblett, he can knock him out. It's 5 rounds. The chances of a finish are more likely in a fight like this. Chandler's got more 5-round experience as far as training for it and even going the distance than Paddy Pimblett does. I think that works in his favor too. I just think you got 5 rounds to knock out Paddy Pimblett. I think Chandler's the guy to do it. So I'm going Chandler by 4th round knockout to get it done over Paddy Pimblett. Going to go against the grain a little bit here, and I'm taking him.
Moreover, Henry Cejudo mentioned that if Paddy Pimblett wins his fight, he could skip ahead in the rankings and jump to the front of the line. This could put him in a position to potentially become the next title challenger, solidifying his status as one of the top contenders in the division.
Michael Chandler versus Paddy Pimblett. If Paddy Pimblett gets the job done, come on. If he gets the job done, Paddy Pimblett could potentially skip that line and go all the way to the front and potentially be the next title challenger. What do you think, man? Am I crazy, Kush?
On the other hand, Kamaru Usman thinks otherwise. He said that even if Paddy Pimblett gets past Michael Chandler, it would not be enough to earn a title shot. He pointed out that fighters like Charles Oliveira, Justin Gaethje, and Dustin Poirier have already beaten Chandler, so defeating him alone shouldn't automatically qualify Paddy for a title opportunity.
If Paddy Pimblett gets past Michael Chandler, that does not warrant a title shot. When Charles Oliveira has gotten past Michael Chandler, Justin Gaethje has gotten past Michael Chandler, so that Dustin Poirier has gotten past Michael Chandler, that does not warrant a title shot.
However, Paddy himself clarified his plans for the upcoming year, stating that he wants to beat Michael Chandler, with the fight likely happening in April. After that, he hopes to fight in Abu Dhabi in October against someone like Charles Oliveira, and then challenge for the belt next year.
Probably only 2 fights this year, lad. Fight in April, beat Michael Chandler. Fight in Abu Dhabi in October, beat someone like Charles, and then fight for the belt next year.
Moreover, Michael Chandler predicted that in his fight with Paddy Pimblett, he will methodically walk him down, causing Paddy to second-guess himself. He expects Paddy to be on the back foot with his back near the cage. Chandler believes he will land a right hand or left hook and knock Paddy out within the first couple of rounds.
He's going to try to stay away from me, and I'm going to slowly and methodically and surgically walk him down until his heart rate gets so high that the lactic acid sets in. He starts second guessing himself. He's going to be on his back foot. His back is going to be close to the cage, and I'm going to land a right hand or a left hook and put his lights out within the first couple rounds.
On the other end, Paddy Pimblett said that he plans to stay calm and focus on his own strengths. He believes he has the ability to make Chandler pay for any mistakes. Paddy is confident that he can deal with Chandler's power and make the right adjustments during the fight. He is ready to control the pace and stay composed to secure the victory.
Again, just like last time, I think I want to keep him on the end of my range. I want to kick him, frustrate him. And I do think I could land a knockout blow as he steps in, like a punch, a kick, a knee, an elbow, anything as he steps in and brings all his weight forward and leans into a shot. I think I could knock him out. I also think I could TKO him with leg kicks, but I don't think he's going to try and take me down. He knows I'll submit him.
Paddy Pimblett further said that he believes he could knock Chandler out, and he also thinks leg kicks could play a big role in the fight. However, he doesn't think Chandler will try to take him down because he knows that Paddy could submit him if that happens.
I think I could knock him out. I also think I could TKO him with leg kicks, but I don't think he's going to try and take me down. He knows I'll submit him.
Moreover, Mike Perry said that the fight between Michael Chandler and Paddy Pimblett is a big one. He thinks it's a good matchup because Chandler has better submission defense, like Bobby Green showed. Perry also mentioned that Chandler can be hit, so Paddy might be able to land punches and box him. If the fight does go to the ground, Perry pointed out that Paddy has good jiu-jitsu skills.
Michael Chandler and Paddy Pimblett, that's a big one. I think it's a good fight though because Chandler will have more submission defense, say Bobby Green did. Chandler is hittable in my opinion, so Paddy may poke him and box him. If it does go to the ground, Paddy's had some good jiu-jitsu.
Taking to X on February 22nd, Dustin Poirier made a bold prediction for the lightweight matchup, insulting Chandler. Even though he's a Chandler all day go heavy on the money, Poirier wrote. Chael Sonnen said that fighting Michael Chandler off a loss might be the best time for anyone to face him. He mentioned that he's been following Chandler since his college days and noted that Chandler wasn't undefeated, but it's tough to find 2 matches in a row where Chandler lost. He highlighted the interesting time for both fighters and expressed that he loves the fight between Michael Chandler and Paddy Pimblett.
But fighting Michael Chandler off a loss, if there's ever a time to not have to face that son of a bitch, it's off a loss. I've been following Michael Chandler since he was a collegiate athlete at Missouri. And he wasn't undefeated. But boy, you'd have a hard time going and finding 2 matches in a row that he lost. It's an interesting time for both these guys. I love the fight.
Michael Bisping said that this is a pivotal matchup on a stacked card from top to bottom. He emphasized that it's truly a put up or shut up moment for both fighters as they find themselves at a crossroads. One path leads to Champtown, while the other leads to Irrelevance Boulevard. While it may sound a bit harsh or dramatic, Bisping pointed out the importance of the situation. He further stated that if Paddy Pimblett manages to get past Michael Chandler, there will be nothing but huge matchups ahead for him. This is a major fight on an incredible card, with UFC 314 going down in Miami.
He's got to make the most of these moments. So as I said, this is a pivotal matchup on a ridiculous card from top to bottom, and it really is time to
either put up or shut up.
They are at a crossroads. One way, it's Champtown, simple as that. The other one, it's Irrelevance Boulevard, okay? That sounds a little bit mean, and maybe it is a little dramatic, but you get the point that I'm making. It really is time to put up or shut up. If Paddy gets through Michael Chandler, there is nothing but big, gigantic matchups down the line. And this is a big matchup on a fantastic card. As I said, 314 going down.
So what are your thoughts on this? What do you think about the matchup? We would love to hear your thoughts, so make sure to share your thoughts in the comments section and subscribe. Like if you enjoyed the video, check out our other videos on the screen.